Divorce is like raging rapids. You're thrown in, you have no idea what you're doing. You're trying to stay afloat, you're trying to survive. Having gone through a divorce myself before I went to law school, it definitely gives you a different perspective. You never forget what it's like to sit in that chair in front of you, going through this incredibly destabilizing event in your life.
With family law in particular, compassion is vitally important. Not just listening to what clients are going through, but actually being able to relate to what they're going through. How my personal experiences help my clients is that I have compassion for what they're going through. I have an understanding of what it feels like to be in the middle of a case like this. I was adopted. I was a child of a divorce. I co-parented and raised a child with somebody. I've been married. It's such a personal area of law.
Here at Searcy Friedman, our core values are strategic guidance, radical honesty, and relentless support. We genuinely care about our clients, and they feel that. We arm them with the knowledge so that they can make the decision and empower themselves. We want a client to come out of this better off than when they came in.
I had a son, and his dad and I just didn't get along. And when we separated, we had to figure out a parenting plan. I'm a working mom. I work full-time and randomly was diagnosed with cancer. During that time, found out that my husband had been gambling our money and using it for things that I had never agreed to. And so I decided that I would move forward with a divorce. It was definitely the most stressful time I've ever had. I worked with another law firm in downtown Denver, and it just didn't work out, which ended up costing me a lot of money. After meeting Michelle, my case changed drastically. She really showed me which path that would be the best to take. What kept me up at night was my finances. I've worked my whole life. How am I going to get through this? Once I hired Christina on, her communication style is so above and beyond what I had expected, communicating to me the next steps, keeping me on track, and always available to help me when I needed her. I would recommend Searcy Friedman Law to anybody in this situation because Michelle got me out of the endless cycle of back and forth conflict, and we found a resolution, and I am forever grateful for her. Now that the case is resolved, I'm finally at peace. If I had any friends or family going through a divorce and needed an attorney, I would absolutely refer them over to Searcy Friedman Law to be there for them.
Our promise to our clients at Searcy Friedman Law is that they will get diligent, honest representation to guide them through this very difficult time of life. Going from a place of feeling like their life is falling apart and everything is hopeless, back into a place where they're not just hopeful for the future, but they're excited about what comes next.
If you find yourself going through the turbulence that often accompanies divorce, Searcy Friedman Law will offer you a lifeline to help you with a better start.